Hey everyone, welcome to the bag. If you're new, like, sub, turn all the notifications on so you're notified immediately when vids like this drop. And if you're returning, as always, welcome back. Before we get into the news and the game totals, I do have a little piece of news here. I attended the event today on the Prize Picks with Chris for the stage pulse where you could get called up. So we got called up on the show for our first time today. The pick we gave out was Hartenstein over 13 and a half rebounds and assists, and he absolutely crushed that line. So 1-0 there. We officially started our 1-0 run there with Prize Picks, so we are 1-0 there, and won a free entry, so that's awesome. And shout outs to my guys in Discord, JJ, Diesel, Wes, all those guys, the usual guys that are always in there cooking up. I know I wasn't as active in Discord today, but we'll definitely get a list out in there today. We got a lot of games today, as you guys know. So on the first leg of a back-to-back, we have Atlanta, Houston, Orlando, Memphis, New Orleans, Golden State, Chicago, San Antonio, and Utah. On the second leg of a back-to-back is Portland. And all the injury news I have right now is that Gary Harris is out, Jonathan Isaac is out, Aldama is out, Wesley Matthews is out, Robert Covington is out, P.J. Washington is doubtful, Trey Murphy III is questionable. Wendell Carter Jr. is questionable. Cody Martin's questionable. Sorry if I kill this, but Frank Ntilikina is questionable. Garrison Matthews is questionable. Joe Ingles is not on the injury report. Moses Moody's is out. Siakam is questionable. Nesmith is questionable. Big piece of news, LaMelo Ball, as of right now, is questionable, so he may very well be close to a return. What else we got here? Jackson Jr. is not on the injury report. Jalen Smith is questionable. Rudy Gobert is questionable. Victor Wembanyama is not on the injury report. Speaking of which, he's expected to play today and not play on the second leg of the back-to-back tomorrow. Bogdanovich is probable. Isaiah Stewart's probable. CJ McCollum's questionable. Brandon Ingram's questionable. Excuse me. Zion Williamson is questionable. Clint Capella is probable. Trae Young is probable. Caleb Martin is questionable. Tyler Hero is questionable. Kyle Lowry is doubtful. Jimmy Butler is doubtful. Joel Embiid is out. Franz Wagner is out. And Kevin Herdier is questionable. So that caps us up on all of our news. So for our first game of the night, we got Sacramento at Philly with a 1-point swing favor. Sacramento with a 239 over under, so not a bad game here to start. Indiana at Atlanta with a 4-point swing favor in Atlanta with a 256.5 over under, so pretty high total on this one. Houston at Detroit with an 8.5 swing favor at Houston with a 229 over under. Charlotte at San Antonio with a 1.5 swing favor at San Antonio with a 242 over under. Clippers at Memphis with a 7.5 swing favor in the Clippers with a 227.5 over under. Golden State at Chicago with a 3-point swing favor at Chicago with a 229.5 over under. Orlando at Miami with a 3-point swing favor at Miami with a 218.5 over under. Portland at Minnesota with a 13.5 swing favor at Minnesota with a 221.5 over under. Toronto at Utah with a 2.5 swing favor at Utah with a 236.5 over under. New Orleans at Denver with a 6 swing favor in Denver, with a 230 over under. And that was all the games. So right now we got 6 good ones. Oh, they already bumped. They bumped him down. Okay. They didn't have. I wanted to see points and rebounds for Sabonis, but they didn't have that prop up here. But we could look real quick. I'd rather play Sabonis for points and rebounds today, personally, rather than rebounds and assists. Yeah, they don't have them in here yet. So yeah, just keep an eye out for the points to rebound prop for Sabonis when it pops up, because he's like looking pretty good in this one for points to rebounds. We could check. They actually bumped the line down because it did look pretty tight, so it might look a little bit better now at 20.5. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm not super high on this. Like I said, I'd rather take points than the rebounds, but this one, I mean, it doesn't look bad. Okay, so Roxy's pick is Clint Capella over 10.5 rebounds. She likes Clint Capella, I guess. And then we got Vucevic for over 11.5 rebounds. Looks good here. We got Victor Wembanyama for over 9.5 rebounds here. We got Laurie Markkinen over 10.5 rebounds and assists here against Toronto. We got Bruce Brown for over 13.5 points. And then, like I said, I'd rather have points than rebounds, but the rebounds and assists don't look too bad on Sabonis here. So this is what we got to start with. It's Flex Friday, so we're definitely looking to string together some good ones. Hope you guys were able to string together some good ones yesterday. I know we had some good picks out there. And as always, I appreciate all you guys, especially all the likes, subs, and shares. We're slowly growing, so I appreciate that. That's all I can really ask or expect for the channel. So keep those coming. And with that, we're going to close out with tonight's prayer. Dear Lord, may you continue to bless us with the simplest of blessings, such as waking up tomorrow. Amen. All right, you guys, Flex Friday, looking to do it big, so let's get it. Till then, you know what it is, you know what to do. Get it back.